The Sports Ball Stuff podcast is brought to you by What Lola Wants. Go to WLWPrivateChefs.com for information to reserve top quality chef and restaurant services in the Chicagoland area. Pulpery Media presents Sports Ball Stuff with your hosts, Brock and Ben. This is where we discuss the major sports stories that intrigue us and the little stories that enrage us.
With Hall of Fame baseball.
Yeah.
We'll do returnees first, and I don't know if these are all of them. I'm assuming it is.
Yeah.
Bobby Abreu, Carlos Beltran,
Yeah.
Mark Burley, Torrey Hunter. Really, Torrey Hunter's not in the Hall yet?
Yeah.
Andrew Jones, Pettit, Ramirez, A-Rod, Francisco Rodriguez. God, he was really good for a couple of years.
Yeah,
Jimmy Rollins,
he had
Chase
steroid allegations.
He wasn't good for very long either.
Yeah.
Omar Vizquel, Billy Wagner, and David Wright. Okay. Why is Beltran have steroid background?
Here, wait. You're just going over the newbies?
No, these are the returnees.
Beltran, yes.
What about Torrey Hunter?
No.
Why isn't he in?
Because remember, the last few years you've had some, no doubt, first ballots.
Oh, I guess you're
and
right.
remember, baseball writers are a bunch of bitches.
Well, they're whores.
Yeah. So,
whores for stupid shit.
I mean, so out of Beltran had some steroid allegations. Nothing was true.
Mark Burley does not need to be on this list. I don't think he's a Hall of Famer. Andrew Jones is borderline.
But he wasn't good. He had like 4 or 5 good years.
Right.
He wasn't good the solid 10.
Which is what Francisco Rodriguez was.
Yeah.
Like, he was solid for like 3 or 4 years there, but
Andrew Jones was like go-to forever, and then all of a sudden he just declined like crazy.
Okay. Andy Pettit, I know why he's not in yet, although he should be. Manny Ramirez, same
Steroids.
thing.
Alex.
A-Rod, same thing. Jimmy Rollins.
He should be in.
Right?
Yeah.
Is he in the top 10 for stolen bases? Gotta be.
I think so, yeah.
He should be in.
Or he's like, he's one of those dudes with like high number of stolen bases, high number of hits.
Hits, stolen bases, average, like not a lot of power.
He had a couple of years where he had some power, but yeah.
Gold Glove winner.
Same, yeah. I mean, same with Utley. I mean,
Chase Utley's in the same boat as Henry Rollins, which is like any normal class he probably gets in.
Yeah.
Omar Vizquel, no. Billy Wagner, no. David Wright, no.
No.
You don't think?
I honestly, if we're looking at longevity and consistency, Vizquel, I think would
I get
in.
it, but I don't think he stands out above and beyond. We can't be awarding people for playing 8 years at really good baseball.
I think we should.
No.
Yeah.
No,
or,
I need outstanding baseball.
Well, no. Well, I mean, and in my mind, like
consistency and longevity is a thing. I mean, I can buy that.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm not. Again, and this is why like baseball's different than other sports, where like you either like football or other ones you have a set number that you let in every year. Baseball, it's, I'm not saying Omar Vizquel is a first or second or third ballot Hall of Famer, but I would still sit there and go, like, his career is one that you would want to look up to, right? Like, that this is a dude who was a key player. I mean, he was a key player on those Tigers teams. They didn't win any championships, but Miggy wouldn't be Miggy if Vizquel's not in that lineup. David Wright, his problem was injury, but he was one of the best third basemen when he was healthy.
Yeah, for like a minute.
I know, and I'm not saying that but Billy Wagner, though, I'm a little iffy on. Like,
yeah, no, you can't convince me on Billy Wagner.
I won't.
Yeah,
But
at all.
I would say, yeah. I mean, if we're saying Torrey Hunter,
Oh, Omar Vizquel was an 11-time Gold Glove winner?
yeah, I'm saying if Torrey Hunter, if you're considering Torrey Hunter, Omar Vizquel has to be in that same conversation.
3-time All-Star, 11-time Gold Glove, 272 batting average. Jesus, almost 3,000. I mean, he had 2,877
Right,
hits.
yeah. He was either before or behind Miggy.
Torrey Hunter, let's see what he is. 270. Yeah,
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. Silver Slugger, 9 Gold Gloves, 5-time All-Star.
Yeah.
You're right. Torrey Hunter should be in if Omar gets in.
Yeah.
Which is what I said. I like Torrey Hunter.
Yeah. No, I did too. Yeah.
2 Silver Slugger, 9 Gold Gloves, 5-time All-Star, 2,400 hits. He had way more home runs and a 277 batting average, 280.
Yeah.
God, he's from Arkansas. I didn't know that.
Who, Torrey?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Right?
Good for
I had
you,
no
buddy.
idea.
Yeah.
So on the old Chase Utley is ugly. Utley. I know, just being a dickhead.
Well, so here's the deal. Defensively, would you consider Jimmy Rollins or Chase Utley without the other? Because they were that middle.
I know they were
pair.
fucking both.
Yeah, they were Ozzie Smith and Tommy Hurt. Yeah, or
facts.
Ryan Sandberg and you name it.
They were two of the best middle infielders at that time. Chase Utley carried the Phillies to a World Series
Correct,
title and to a World Series loss against the Yankees.
Yes, yeah.
Like Chase Utley was scary when he came to the plate.
But like,
and that's and in the playoffs, and that doesn't include his defense.
Yeah,
I can.
I mean, Jimmy Rollins isn't that good of a shortstop unless you have Chase Utley turning your double play.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So like that.
I mean, I love me Ozzie Smith, but Ozzie Smith's best year was when he had Tommy Hurt at second base.
I'll buy that.
You don't.
No, I'll buy that.
Yeah.
I know.
All right,
I know enough.
Let's get to the fun ones.
So what you're saying is Jimmy Rollins and Chase Utley kind of go hand in hand then?
I believe so, yeah. They're like Tinkers to Evers to Chance, you know.
Okay, I like that. I'll buy that.
Yeah.
All right, newbies, because this is fucking crazy.
Right. Let's start with the easy ones.
All right.
Ichiro. Of course, he should be
unanimous.
Yeah.
Yep.
As well as your boy
CC.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I agree. Yeah.
Yep. You know the one on here that is Troy Tulowitzki.
I think he should.
Not first ballot.
No.
But eventually, yes.
Second or third, yeah.
Because he was solid for 10 years.
Well, I mean, he carried the Rays for how many years? Oh no, I'm sorry. He started on the Rockies.
That's what I was gonna say. He carried the Rockies to a World Series.
Correct. Yes.
Then went to the Rays.
Him and Matt Holliday.
Correct.
Yeah.
Who else was on that team?
Well, you still had Helton was still.
Oh no, that's the guy. Helton. Yeah. Okay. He should get in anyway. So now, God, there are some really interesting guys here. Carlos Gonzalez.
No.
Yeah. Curtis Granderson. No. Nope.
I love the Grandy man, but
so do I.
He never.
Nope. He never stood out.
I don't think he was ever on a good enough team.
He was the model of consistency.
Yeah, but he wasn't. He always ended up on like shit teams, so he's never protected in the lineup.
He was with the Yankees during a really bad time.
He was on the Tigers. He was on. I mean, they got him in the Orioles.
He was on the Tigers, like again in their transition period. You're right. He seemed to be a stopgap.
Yeah. He could have been great if he was on a solid
If he was
team.
on one team solid that he stayed with for 6, 7, 8 years, absolutely.
That could have protected him in a lineup, yeah.
King Felix?
Although King Felix, yes.
You think he had the longevity? He was fucking dominant when he was pitching.
Yeah. That's what I was saying.
Dominant.
Yeah.
Not first ballot though.
No, we already went over the first ballot.
Yeah, no, it just should be CC and Ichiro.
Now, it's like I would be curious to dig deeper on the Grandy Man's stats.
I'll have to dig deep too, because,
but
like I said, he was consistent his entire career.
Because I would say it's like out of this group that I'm looking at,
I have a couple of big questions.
Adam Jones, I would have to look at his stats a little more.
That's the one that popped out to me, other than Troy Tulowitzki, because those are the two. Brian McCann, I'm not sold on. Dustin Pedroia, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Hanley Ramirez, I really don't know enough about to have an opinion.
Again, that's also being stuck on
the Marlins forever,
some bad
right?
teams, yeah.
Fernando Rooney?
No.
What do you have, 2, 3, 5 good years?
If that.
And he wasn't dominant
Again,
enough.
remember, these are dudes that have hit 5 years after their retirement.
Right.
Which that's actually a small class.
Yeah, that's a thank you. God damn it,
Yeah.
you took the words right out of my... Yes, it's a small class with 2 surefire Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
And then if you look at the returnees, there should be at least one.
Yeah.
God, Andy Pettitte deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
I agree. I mean...
But I can't go against my rule of...
Well, the other problem is that you let in Pettitte.
Then you got to let in everybody else.
You open up the steroid thing.
Which is why I said I can't go against my rule, my personal rule of if your name was mentioned. I don't give a fuck how good you were.
Well, and we're far enough removed from it. If your name was mentioned, you did it.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, again, Rafael Palmeiro should be in the Hall.
Should have been a first ballot.
No.
Yeah, but no. Barry Bond, all of those guys, no. Clemens, A-Rod, who was the one who I did not do steroids?
Well, that was Palmeiro, the one that pointed.
Was it him? That was who it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
But then you got, the Giambi brothers, and then you have... Yeah.
Trust, I watched one of the Giambi brothers play. He was just to the gills. Manny Ramirez is another one. Is he in?
No.
He's another one.
Yeah, he was named.
David Ortiz make it in?
I think he did, yeah.
He's the only one that I would be okay with, and I fucking loathed that man when he played.
But I think he's been able to prove it was a false positive or whatever, but...
I'm like I said, I'm okay with that. All right, we got 1 minute and 58 seconds. Mike Tyson, Jake Paul was fucking rigged. I watched slow-mos of Paul. Remember what I talked about before where Paul threw that lazy jab?
Yeah.
There were 3 instances that I've seen to where he threw that jab, Mike slipped it, and didn't throw the punch.
Yeah.
Just straight up
I'm sure that was part of Mike's contract. Mike got paid.
And good for him.
For this,
I am fucking glad your boy got paid.
Yeah.
He needs to be
It was
paid.
the same with the Lewis fight. It was the same with the last Holyfield fight. He knew he was not going to win going into it.
No. He would have beat Jake Paul.
Oh, yeah.
He could have knocked him out.
Yeah.
I think it was the second round when he really had the chance to hit him, and he didn't. He threw this weak body punch.
Mike Tyson is also one of the best salesmen in the world. I mean, in boxing.
Yeah.
He will make you believe that he's going to go in and murder people. And then he comes out being like, I just want to thank him for letting me fight.
I want to thank the promoters. And I really feel blessed that I was able to get out here and show my talents tonight.
But what it makes me sad for is that you had this national moment, and that the promoters and the people writing up the contract weren't let's just make it a free for all. Because if Tyson had beaten Logan Paul, or if Logan Paul had,
this was Jake, sorry,
yeah, thank you, Jake Paul had knocked out Mike Tyson, it would have been the biggest thing for American boxing since Joe Louis. The following segment has been brought to you by Whatever Lola Wants. Go to WLWPrivateChefs.com for information to reserve top quality chef and restaurant services in the Chicagoland area. The Sports Ball Podcast is a production of Pulpery Media, produced and edited by Ben Grimion, marketing by Brock Ryder, graphic design by Beck Ryder and Ben Grimion, Music by the Heisenberg Compensators.